Good morning and welcome to today's New York City Council vote for the Committee on General Welfare. At this time, we ask that you silence all electronic devices, and at no time is anyone to approach the dais. Chair, we're ready to begin.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's hearing. My name is Diana Ayala, and I am the Deputy Speaker of the New York City Council and the Chair of the General Welfare Committee. Today, we are holding a vote on Resolution 227A, resolution calling on Congress to pass and the President to sign a renewed farm bill that increases funding for life-saving food aid. According to research from Columbia University's Center for Poverty and Social Policy, in 2023, 1 in 3 adults, 31%, and nearly half of all families with children, which equals to 44%, in New York City experience food hardship. Each year, almost 2 million New York City residents receive benefits through the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. The United States Farm Bill is a multi-year package of legislation reauthorized every 5 years that provides a federal framework for food policy and funding, including for SNAP. This resolution calls for the federal government to renew this important legislation to increase funding for SNAP and other food and nutrition programs to ensure food insecure New Yorkers have access to sufficient and nutritious food. I would like to thank the committee staff who worked hard to prepare this vote: Sahar Mozami, Legislative Counsel; Nina Rosenberg, Policy Analyst; Julia Haramis, Unit Head; Elizabeth Childers Garcia, Finance Analyst; Andrea Skoll, Data Analyst, and as well as my Chief of Staff, Elsie Encarnacion. I would like to acknowledge my colleagues who are here today. Council members, who's here? Give me the list. Sorry, 1 second. Council members Cabang, Aviles, Osei, Ressler, Stevens, Ung, and Banks. I would now turn it over to Councilmember Brewer to deliver remarks on her legislation.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. And as you suggested, Resolution 227 calls for a renewed farm bill that increases funding for life-saving food aid. We all know that too many New Yorkers are experiencing food insecurity. More cuts to food security will only contribute to the increase in need for emergency food assistance. Food banks and soup kitchens have seen double-digit increases in demand citywide. The last farm bill was written in 2018 and expired in September after a 1-year extension, leaving American farmers in limbo. Speaker Mike Johnson unveiled a stopgap emergency spending bill on Tuesday, but I have to understand that Mr. Trump has just upended it. It included $10 billion in aid to farmers, far less than they hoped for. We need a real renewal. I want to thank Joel Berg and Hunger Free America for your leadership and advocacy in the fight against food insecurity. I want to thank Shula Pooler and Cynthia Hornig from my office and all the people listed by the chair, and also just to mention an excellent op-ed in the Daily News yesterday, a better farm bill that feeds families by Congressmember Espaillat and Commissioner Park, talking about the absolute need for this bill, particularly because it helps SNAP benefits and those who receive them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and now call on the clerk to call the roll.
Good morning, William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote, Committee on General Welfare, Resolution 227A. Chair Ayala.
I vote aye.
Riley. Caban.
I vote aye.
Thank you. Aviles.
I vote aye, and congratulations, Councilmember Brewer.
Osei.
I vote aye.
Ressler.
Aye.
Stevens.
Aye.
Ung.
Aye.
Thank you. Banks.
Aye.
With a vote of 8 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, resolution has been adopted by the committee.
We will hold it open a few seconds. Who have you voted? You can leave. Thank you.